guys, it's John back here again with another final reveal video for you. Today I'm revealing the final result of the Italeri KA-29 Helix helicopter. Remembering that this kit is actually a Zvezda kit that was reboxed by Italeri. I didn't really know too much about Zvezda kits. I've never really built that many Zvezda kits. But when I opened the box and saw the actual parts to this model, I was incredibly impressed by the detail in the fuselage. And I'm going to be honest with you now, I was incredibly impressed by the way in which this kit just flew together. There are no fit issues whatsoever, apart from one small feature on the model. The loadout weapons, the actual rocket tube pods, they were a bit of a nightmare to fit the two ends into the tubes once the tubes were put together, and I had to file the circular parts down to fit them into the ends of the cylinders, virtually on every single tube. But apart from that, the kit actually builds very easily with no fit issues. I didn't require any filler on this kit whatsoever. And although the rotor assembly looks quite complicated, it actually went together quite well. And yes, the rotors do rotate in opposite directions. There you go. They rotate in opposite directions, just as they're supposed to. The bearing that goes into the engine floor pan for the main rotor is a little bit of a, it's a bit of a pain. It needs a bit of coaxing, but it does eventually go in. And the interior of the cockpit is reasonably well detailed. But I was really impressed with the surface detail of the fuselage on this kit. The plastic, you need to let the glue dry completely before you advance on to the next stage. I would basically leave all the parts to set overnight before you advance on to the next stage, because for some reason the plastic, it took quite a long time for the glue to dry when the two parts were being welded together by the cement. But the kit itself, yeah, I'm very impressed with the outcome. Again, there's no fit issues, there's no filler required. The underside is a bit of a, yeah, there's a bit of a line there on the underside, but that's probably because I was a bit lazy and I could really have done with a bit more filing and sanding down. But the aircraft is a nicely detailed, really nice looking helicopter. And the interior detail is very nice. The colours I used on this kit were both Humbrol Light Aircraft Semi-Matte 128, which I use a lot of the times for my warships. And I can't remember what the colour number was, but it was definitely medium sea grey, and it was a semi-matte coat Humbrol colour that I used, and the colours went on this kit absolutely beautiful. The 128 only required 2 coats. And the medium sea grey went on straight away. It didn't even need a second coat. The black touch-up details, the forward anti-glare strip there, you can see on the front, in front of the canopy, is actually matte. It's semi-matte 85 with the mad boom, and that's striped in white, in gloss white 22. The exhaust pipes are actually painted in titanium silver, which is a metallic acrylic coat, and the rotor blades are painted in matte 1 primer. I was going to paint them in a different colour over the top, but they actually look so close to the actual rotor blade colour that I left them. And the colour for the rotor hub, I think, was matte 168 semi-matte dull grey, which is the same colour I painted the underside of the Vulcan. Very impressed with this kit. The fit was perfect. There were no issues with the build fit whatsoever on this kit, and everything works the way it's supposed to work, and it's actually quite accurate. I've looked at several photographs of the Helix, and this kit is very, very true to life. There were a couple of issues where I had to test fit quite a lot of the struts for the main landing gear at the back there, and the actual struts that hold the stub wings in place. So I had to test fit everything to make sure that I had everything round the right way and up and not upside down. But I will be honest with you, the kit went together reasonably well, and there were no real serious issues that you need to worry about. So that's the final reveal for the Helix by Italeri in 1/72 scale. I hope this video has been of some use, and I'll see you for the next inbox review. It's an inbox review coming up next, lads. Thanks for watching, and may all your model projects go smooth and sweet. Bye for now.